Hi, welcome to Urban Rider for a look at the new RSD Walker leather jacket. So this is new for the Roland Sands Design 2017 collection, which has been one of the most anticipated arrivals in our store this season. RSD have done wonders with their leather jackets over the last 5 years in our store and have been one of our best-selling items, but we haven't really seen a lot of completely new models from the brand. But what we have this season that makes the new range so exciting is the same fantastic detailing, styling and quality of materials used, but at a much lower price point than we are used to with the brand. So this is a real win for everybody concerned, and we feel now that their leather jackets represent really good value when you consider how well made they are. So this is the Walker, and it's one of 2 new leather jackets in the lineup, along with the Carson, which you can see in one of our other video reviews. But there are many jackets in the range worth checking out, so do check that brand page at urbanrider.co.uk. So the Walker jacket is quite similar to the Ronin, which is the bestseller from the brand over the last few years. So if you're familiar with the range, in terms of styling and features, it's not that far removed. You've got the same leather, which is a 1 to 1.2 millimeter thickness leather, which is a very robust and hard wearing, long life leather. It comes with a slightly kind of pre-worn effect to it, which is nice and makes it a little bit more supple when you first wear the jacket. The fit has been changed slightly for this season, so that's one of the main things to really get across in this video, is that even if you're familiar with the brand and you may already have one of their jackets, you still need to check the size guide at our website at urbanrider.co.uk, because they seem to have made the sizing more generous this year. For example, I am a 38-39 inch chest, and I've always fitted right in the middle of a medium in the leathers from RSD. This year I'm actually finding my preference is a small, believe it or not, which is unusual. I'm anything between a medium and large normally in most brands, so these are quite generously sized. That said, I can still fit the medium fine, so there's an element of personal preference if you want it more fitted or less fitted, but there will be some people this excludes from the size chart, unfortunately. But for everyone else involved, it's a big win, and there are really a lot of things to love about the new collection. So the jacket here is a shortcut. There's a couple of different features from the others, such as this area here with the V at the bottom, which is quite distinctive. You've got pre-curved rotated sleeves for an ergonomic fit. You've got the usual adjustment options that you get with Roland Sands as well. So you've got a zipper on the lower part of the cuff with a gusseted suede panel behind it. Pop areas on the snaps for a couple of different adjustment options here on the lower side, on either side on the waists. You've also got this subtle area here for the logo, which is very understated. RSD do not have tons of in-your-face logos, which is something that people really like about the brand. You notice there is quite a significant drop to this jacket. Simple, clean paneling down the back with the double stitching going across. And as you come back round, you notice either side symmetrically you have the waist pockets here, which provide easy access and leather pulls as well. You have a YKK zip on the lower forearm, which, although you could put something in it, may be more useful as a ventilation area. There are a couple of different areas that have minor perforations, such as on the elbow area on the inside of the arm and on the underarm area as well, just to provide a little bit of ventilation. You've got corduroy lining to the cuffs and collars to make it more comfortable to wear. The RSD branding is nice and understated as always on the brass buttons and zippers. So as you go down inside the jacket, you notice you've got another piece of leather just popping out behind the zip area. That's to prevent too much air getting through the zip itself. And that is also still perforated though, so that it will allow air to flow in the opposite direction if it needs to. And on the inside, you get the same sumptuous lining that we've come to love from the Roland Sands leather range, with this golden satin polyester lining and a few storage options. So you have this YKK zip here on the left breast area, which is a useful place to store something like your phone. And you have the expandable elasticated pockets there for extra storage too. Do note there are armour ready pockets for what we would recommend being the D30 for the elbows, shoulders and back, but they do not come included in the price, but they're available through the website as an additional extra. They're in stock and available now, but if you've got any further questions at all, as always, please leave that in the section below. But more than anything, we love hearing from you, so if you've got any feedback at all on this new range from RSD, do leave that there. But stay tuned, these guys at Roland Sands, as well as loads of other brands, have some cracking new stuff coming out, which we will be showing you shortly. So stay tuned, see you then, thank you.